Let's go live. We're live. Hello, we're live. Hello. uh, we'll give everybody a minute. This is May, what is today's date? May 11th already. How is it already May 11th? And this is our Teddy Talk time, where Teddy and I get together. Let me see if I can. There we go. Now he's more on the screen. Where Teddy and I get together and contribute to you all. This little one is magic. He loves contributing. He loves energy. Yes, he does. He loves being pet and loved. Yes, he does. Look at him just receiving that. So, Teddy, what shall we talk about today? What would you like everyone to know? You want everybody to take a moment and receive from you? Learn how to receive even more? Yeah? All right. So, what if we all just stop everything we're doing and tap into his amazing energy? Yeah. Aw. And receive. Like he is just so present. And receive. Receive the energy of his presence, his amazing, amazing willingness to receive. Like he is so in this moment of receiving from me. Nothing else is going on. Now, it's not to say if the doorbell doesn't ring or, he sees a squirrel, he may be off and running. But right now, he is all about receiving. And he has no barriers up, and he is so receiving the scratches behind his ears, the little gentle massage. So what if we could all receive like this? Yummy, 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 yummy. So we're getting a lesson on receiving today, apparently. I had a different idea of what I wanted to talk about, but this is his time. I just put the words to the energy that he's conveying to me. So, of course, if you all have any questions for us, please put them in the chat. Yeah. So, Teddy, tell us, how do you receive? What is the trick for receiving? What is the trick? So he's looking at me. So sorry that his head is, you can't see his beautiful big brown eyes at the moment. Whoops, let's not knock over the computer. There we go. Yeah, come this way so everybody can see your handsome face. There we go. So how do you receive? Now he's laying down. He's like, okay, I'm going to lay down and receive. How do you receive, Teddy? What is the trick for people who aren't used to receiving? He's like, well, lay down and receive, people. It's pretty simple. People make it pretty hard, don't we? Yeah. What tricks do you do? Do you have any great magic tricks you can convey to people? He's like, simply, did you see how he just laid down on my arms? And he's like, okay, I'm willing to receive here. So he's receiving. So what if anywhere we're not willing to receive, we actually allow ourselves to receive? And if anybody's saying anything in the chat, I'm not seeing it. So sorry, we're not trying to ignore you. We don't see anything. So feel free to give us your comments or questions. And also bask in the energy that this little one is, where he shows us how to lower our barriers. Be like with a capital B and a capital E. Be and receive. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. So what else, Teddy? Any questions for Teddy or me? So the question that I thought maybe we could explore today, and he's kind of already doing it, so I guess that's why it's coming in, is how do I use this to my advantage? Do you think he's using this time and attention to his advantage? Yeah, he's got, I don't think you can see his other paw is wrapped around my arm. This little being loves to cuddle, and he will put his arms around you and hug you. I've never had a dog do that before, like this one. So how could you? And I was just on a wonderful call with a friend of mine, speaking to German facilitators, and that was our topic. So I'm like, it's kind of still up. How do I use this to my advantage? So that's a question where a lot of us have not really explored much because we were told not to. Don't use things to your advantage. You're supposed to not do those things. So for many of us, it's not something that we've spent a lot of time looking at, and we avoid it. This one has absolutely no problem whatsoever to use every single moment of his day to his advantage, right? Anytime he can, and he has no point of view about it, like none. Anytime he can get me to cuddle with him, he does it. Anytime he can get me to play fetch with him, he does it. Anytime he can get me to give him a little treat, he's there. So he is like a constant question of how can I use this time to my advantage? How can I use her eating a sandwich to my advantage? How can I use her sitting here looking like she's not doing anything to my advantage so she'll play fetch with me? And he does it. No point of view. We have points of view about it. We're like, oh, I can't possibly. Oh, that would be too much. Oh, that's too loud. Oh, that would be construed as arrogant or whatever. So what if we tap into this one who has the gift of receiving down pat and the energy of how can I use this to my advantage? Okay, so she scheduled a Facebook Live right now. That means I get to be in mommy's arms for a few minutes. Okay. Anywhere we're not willing to be that. Sorry, I keep ducking because I want to make sure that you can see him, and because he's the star of this show, I'm just saying the words that he can't say, but conveying his energies and his messages. So anywhere we're not willing to be that, what else is possible? So are there any questions for Mr. Theodore? And I'm sorry, I ended up having to change today's Facebook Live time. I ended up with a conflict a little later. So if anybody's here looking for the live in an hour from now, my apologies. So you'll be able to watch the replay. So Teddy, anything else you would like our friends to know today before we finish up this Facebook Live for Teddy Talk Thursday? Anything with your cute little floppy ears? Anything you would like me to convey? Any questions from our friends? He's just so chill. So what would it be like for all of us to be this chill, this willing to receive at the drop of a hat? How many times have we been like, yeah, I'll snuggle with you after I finish XYZ. I'll play with you, if you tell your kids, I'll play with you after dinner. I'll, whatever it is we tell ourselves, where we put it off. So if we couldn't, play with our kids for an hour, but what if we gave them a few minutes? So everywhere we're putting off what we could be doing right now, let's change that. Would you guys change that with me? I'm happy to say, yes, I'll do more of that, because I'm very, very guilty of, I'll do it after. I'll do it after. I'll do it after. And after can be a really long list of things. And then by the time I get to all the things that have been checked off that list, I'm either so tired or I actually haven't gotten through my whole freaking list. And the person who wanted me to do something is either annoyed, tired, or gone. And then what did I create there? I created probably some frustration, maybe separation. I didn't do what they wanted me to do. They didn't, so whatever that is, what if we actually put that higher up on our list and gave it the same priority this cute little munchkin gives for receiving and being? So what if no longer do we put ourselves at the bottom of the list? We put ourselves up higher and be like, okay, I will receive from this beautiful, amazing little fur munchkin right now. So I'm grateful for Teddy Talk time, because it forces me to stop for a few minutes, say hello to my friends in this space of gratitude group that I just love. I love it in here. And I'm always asking, what can I contribute to you all? Please let me know. Let Teddy know what questions you might have for him with his cute little face. Thanks for being here. Thanks for watching later. And I think that's everything that Teddy is going to tell me today. He's like, I'm done. So in that, I will listen to my cue and stop talking. Thanks for being with us. Teddy and I are signing out. Mwah.